Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. Today we are going to be getting my house ready to transition into summertime and to, get things in shape and at fingertips, so that this summer is, we're not worried about kids being bored or where can I find this, or you know the story. So what we're gonna do, and not in this particular order, is I bought these well-intentioned a couple years ago, and they are file containers. So I'm going to be putting all my kids' school projects and different artwork that they've collected from school that I want to save into these. Sorry. And then I'm going to put all the paint stuff back in here. It is empty because my kids did not put that away. The most important part of this entire thing is going to be these chore charts. They're all different, so I'll show you in a minute. But we're going to get these laminated so that my kids can stay on task. They know exactly what's expected of them, and there's no questions. It saves for a lot less explaining every day and reminding. They can do a lot of it self-sufficient. I have a lot of school workbooks in here so that they can stay sharp over the summer. My kids don't really like that, but this mama does, because I don't like it when they get behind in the school year that starts, and they're upset at themselves because they don't understand. So we really have to do this every summer to stay on top of things. And then I'm just going to make sure we don't have any broken crayons or anything that doesn't belong in here. And then check the markers. I have a couple of containers here. Make sure they're not dried out. Sharpen some pencils. Have some supplies ready so they always have something to do. I did want to cover how I start putting away school things. That will be with the filing cabinets over there, or filing containers. And then restocking some snacks. I'll show you all the things I like to do kicking off the summertime. And then this one I've been most excited about. So I showed some of these in my last video, and that was a kitchen and cooking tips video. And here I am putting it into actual fruition. We're actually making this happen again this summer. But I finally figured out how to use my Cricut machine that I got for my birthday like a year and a half ago. You can't really see them, but those are my little names, vinyl names. And then I'm going to put them onto these insulated cups so that my kids can have cups to use this summer, so that we can save on ice, save on dishes, and they always have a cold drink to take on the go. So these are some of the things we're going to be covering today, and let's go ahead and get started. So before we jump in, I just wanted to mention that I have a lot of projects swirling around in my house, and so a lot of it looks like it's just out, because it kind of is. So it's just kind of the time of life and the season of the year where I have a lot of transition. I have clothes, for like winter clothes, that need to be put away that I took out of my kids' drawers, and getting that out to the shed, and getting a lot of warm blankets put away, and just a lot of things that are going on to get my house ready so that all of the fun things and all the things that are entertaining and educational are at my kids' fingertips, and they can help themselves a little more. And so if you see all these things going on, this is why. So I had to put my kitchen project on hold. This is a project that is going to be on a budget. So far it's still like really tight. I'm not spending a lot of money at all by any means, but I do already feel like a lot of the refresh is coming along well, but it has been on pause. So I have like my kitchen on pause, and I have my office, which is like my Monica's closet, on pause. And it's really bad. And I have some things that are washed and ready to be put away, and other things that are waiting. So just hang with me, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned, because I have my refresh coming up, And I have other videos that are going to be, I think, really helpful. I have a summer drink video coming up on how you can make some fun but easy, special, refreshing summertime drinks. So go ahead, again, don't forget to subscribe. And if you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You are the most valuable player. And I want to just say thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to come back. And to get us kicked off, we're going to go ahead and get started with sorting out all my kids' crafts. Let's go. So I got this thermal laminator from Walmart. I thought it was going to be some sort of like expensive machine or something. I don't know. Maybe that was just something I made up in my mind, and apparently was, because it wasn't that expensive. I did get it about, I want to say, it was right before COVID, so it was before inflation. It was around $20 to $22. So it might be around maybe $30. I haven't checked, but I will link one in my description box. Also, I created these chore charts myself, and I am really excited to share them with you. And the way you can get these for free is just by commenting in the comment section with your favorite summertime emoji, and I will link all of these to you so that you can print them off for free. You can choose which ones you want. When I printed them through my own printer. I didn't go through a printing company. So I just did a draft version because there is a lot of color on here, and it still turned out very vibrant. I was very pleased with the draft version, which uses less ink. And so here I'm just putting them through my thermal laminating machine, and it maybe takes a minute each. It's not very long at all. These clipboards I got from the dollar store. And so overall, this is a very affordable project to execute. So remember, go down to the comment section and comment with your favorite summertime emoji, and I will send you the link so that you can print these off for free and keep your family and household organized this summer. All the twistable crayons here. I'm going to put those into a bag. And these are the ones that are left. These are the shame pile of crappy crayons. And I need to separate it out. But this is all that I pulled out from this bin. And I am going to do another project with these. I'm not going to throw them away. So stick around for that. So stay right here with me. This feels like paradise. You take me higher when we're together. It feels like you set my whole world on fire. I know I want you. I know I need. Okay, so the idea that I have for these broken crayons, because I felt bad throwing away so many crayons, is I have a little 3-year-old that I have to remind not to take the paper off of the crayons. She loves it. And so I'm going to get her help and peel all the paper off of these and have my 2 toddlers help separate out the different types of colors into different piles. And then I am going to melt them down. So that idea has been around for a very long time. I know that's not original to me. But the ideas that I've always seen are like mixing random colors and then melting them together. And that gives me like OCD anxiety. And so I want them to be like colors. So like oranges and yellows, all the different colors of the rainbow mixed in, just each color by itself with its own variations of its color, and then melt those together. And I thought maybe I could do that for little Christmas gifts for my little toddlers' friends in the neighborhood. And so that's the plan that I have. So I'm saving those for later in the year. And here I'm just checking all the markers and seeing which ones are dry, which ones are the ones that need to be thrown out or kept. And then since there's quite a big handful of dry markers, I did decide to put it on my list of things to replace, and And so I did buy some more markers at Walmart, and I'll show you that towards the end of the video, where I got a bunch of supplies that I was low on and separated them into their bins and put them away. Here I am sharpening all my colored pencils for my kids. Whether they look like they could still color or not, they just get a good sharpen. And this really, it makes me happy because my kids aren't pulling this little machine out for just one pencil and then leaving it out every single time. Or like I tell them, if you're going to use it, you have to empty out the tray and then put it away because it'll make a mess up in the cupboard. So here I'm just doing it all at once so that there's no issues later and they can just open it up and start having fun. If you see in the background, that's the little glimpse into my Monica's closet. That's our office, and it's kind of our catch-all room right now. But this summer, I do have plans to switch my kids around, their bed situation, their sleeping situation, and we're going to move the office to a different room and then put some of my kids in there. So stick around for that. I will be showing that because the room that we are going to be that we're going to be changing into the office is purple right now. And obviously that is not something that my husband will want to work in, especially if he's doing video calls. So we're going to get that painted and then, like I said, switch around some sleeping situations and bedroom setups and things. So we'll be putting together some beds. We have to shop for those. We'll probably go to IKEA because they're the best value. And then also coming up, I told you earlier in my video that I will be coming out with my kitchen refresh. This is truly on a tight budget. A lot of this that's going to be shown is going to be DIY, a lot of the labor, I should say. And so I'm really excited for that. You can see my cabinets are a little beat up and chipped. They haven't been painted in at least 8 years. And so I'm just going to touch them up, make them look fresh again. I have taken out some drop ceilings, and I still need to paint my ceilings where the drop ceilings were. And I need to put a second coat on my wall behind my refrigerator. Here I have watercolor paints that are just super duper old. They're at least 5 years old, and none of my kids, it's just, I know you're supposed to use water when you use watercolors like that, but even when you add water, they're just so dry that they just don't work as well. So that's one of the other things that I threw away and got fresh paints for. And here I'm checking the Play-Doh and seeing which ones are dry because my little ones really like to leave them open when they just walk away from the Play-Doh and they're done. And a lot of times I'll be busy doing something else, and so I can't close it right away. So we're just sorting through all of that, and I realized I have a ton of toys in there, and there's just so many that they don't really know what to play with or even get around to playing with it all. Here's all the dried up Play-Doh that gets left behind from my little guys, and so it's just really good to kind of sort through it again. And I will get rid of some of the Play-Doh toys, and a lot of it just fits better now that I've sorted through it. But tell me, what kind of things do you do to keep your toddlers, even up to your teenagers, busy? I have a full wide range of ages to keep busy. My kids like to go, my older kids, I should say, they're old enough that they can go for a bike ride every morning. And so they'll go for like a 2-mile bike ride, which has been really good for them. And they feel so big and grown up that they get to, go on such a long bike ride. And so I had to take a break from doing my colored pencils because I was doing one pencil right after another, and my little machine starts to overheat, and so it automatically shuts off, and then I can't do it anymore. So I take a break, go do something else, and come back. And this is the second round. There is a third round coming up, but this is how it goes. Okay, now I'm gonna get it all put back and put away, and then we're gonna do the insulated cups.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait all night.
I want to stop and show you something really special. Before my dad passed away, he loved to do like drawing cars and cool things like that. He was really into hot rods and street rods. And so he sketched and drew. This one's colored in. But my younger brother had made copies of his artwork and sent them in folders to my kids. It was so special. My dad drew all of these pictures. And I just cherish these. He was a really good artist. I feel like that's where a lot of the talent comes from for my children, because I don't really have a ton of it. I've never really honed it, but my dad did a pretty good job. And these just make my heart happy. Like, honestly, this is where it's at, guys. That's the last one, I think. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not getting rid of these ever.
You want me, but you're still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless. I'm out of patience, I'm out of feels, but I guess I'm waiting around for something real. I'm going crazy, like what's the deal? 'Cause I want you to show me what you feel. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless. Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
So I am a newbie to my Cricut machine, as I mentioned at the beginning of my video, and I used this gold metallic vinyl, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a newbie, but man, this stuff was so hard to work with. Is this the case for the rest of you who are pros at using your Cricut machine? Because I feel like the blue vinyl that I used for my boys' names just was so much easier to work with. This gold metallic vinyl gave me a run for my money, and my first daughter's name, it was really long, but I wanted to do it in cursive, and so the letters are tiny, but the overall name is a pretty good size, and it was so hard. It would not stick to the transfer tape, so I couldn't get it off, and it was a mess. I have to redo it. It's just off to the side. You can see behind in the top left-hand corner. When the camera refocuses, you'll see it. I just give up on it. But the blue vinyl worked like a charm. So if you're a newbie like me, my suggestion is don't work with the metallic vinyl. Just work with the classic permanent vinyl that has a shiny finish. I can't say anything for the matte finish yet. I don't know if it's just as easy or a little more tricky. But I was able to get my other two daughters' names on, but it wasn't without a little, trial and error and trying to just take a chance. I ended up just pulling off the whole thing and repositioning it onto the transfer vinyl, or the transfer tape, I guess. And so the other two girls' names worked, but I have to redo Rebecca's. But here I'm doing the blue vinyl. And again, this one worked like a charm. It was not hard to cut. It wasn't hard to weed. It wasn't hard to transfer. It wasn't hard to peel off. It was just, yeah. So if you're a newbie like me, my suggestion again is just work with the classic vinyls first.
Keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning, I fight to whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only life.
Okay, I have to get dinner started, so I need to take a break, and depending on how the night goes, because Wednesdays are a busy night for our family, will depend on if I can finish this today or if I start it tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take a break, and I'll see you back in a sec. Okay guys, we're here on day 2. I wasn't able to finish what I wanted to yesterday. It just got too late and I was really worn out. So we're going to go ahead and do my pantry. It's not going to be anything big. It's just going to be to kind of restock some snacks, get things a little bit straightened up, and then we'll go from there. So as you can see, it's just a little bit disheveled right here. This is mainly where I keep snacks for my kids. This is more like typically cereals and other things. My kids have misplaced a couple other things. So we're just going to straighten that up and then jump on to the next thing. So I just wanted to give you a heads up that the next video I have coming out after this one is going to be my 4th of July decorate with me, and I have some really fun things that I have set up. I've done my porch, I've done my living room, I've done my kitchen, and just, put a few touches around my house to make it feel festive. And I started really getting excited for the 4th of July. We usually entertain and have family and sometimes some friends over, and we do a lot of fireworks, and we have a lot of finger foods set out so you can munch, and we barbecue and do all the things. So look out for that video. Make sure you subscribe so that you can be notified when my future videos come out. And again, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for returning. And let's jump back into the video. Okay, you're probably wondering what the heck I'm doing here. This is where I plan on putting our chore chart lists on clipboards. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do because I ran out of 3M hooks, but I have an idea and I want to test it out. I think it's going to work. So let me show you how it goes. So do you remember my acrylic tape, which is almost out? I have to order more. I'm surprised I even have any left. And then I'm going to hang them on these little suction cups. See that? And I'm going to put the acrylic tape. I guess it's called Alien tape. That's like the name brand version. So if you're looking for it, that's what it's called. But I think I'm going to put it on the back of this and then smoosh it onto the wall. And then hang the clipboards from these little hooks. So let's try it out. So I decided to pick colors that I think my kids would like for their charts to help them be more drawn to them. And this is how it turned out. I'll give you an update if anything changes, but I think this is going to work for quite a while. So Just so you know, I have these printables available for you down if you comment in the comment section with your favorite summer emoji. I will send you the link for these printables absolutely free. So I hope to see you down in the comments, and until next time, take care. Bye.